Okay. All right, I'm trying to see if I can hear myself. Okay, I think I'm live. All right. It's Candidate Tatum here. All right, Candidate Tatum here. Let's see. I've been trying to get to this. I'm going to do an update. Hey, people. Okay, seems like my stream is lagging. So let me see. Okay. I think, I think I might be good to go. I got let's see. All right. Hey, Candidate Tatum here with an update. Had I don't know if people are keeping up with my incident with my laptop. I think it's been about a month now, and I borrowed a laptop from someone, and that's what I'm using right now. But it took me a little while to kind of get it configured and to be able to go live. So it is. Oh my gosh, there is only 15 minutes left in this day. It is March 3rd. It's going to be March 4th in a few minutes. And I wanted to go live just for a little bit to give an update. I've not been able to give an update just because this campaign stuff is real, y'all. It's real. And a lot of work and time and energy and still trying to live life and function. It's just a little bit of a challenge. So I still seem like I'm having a lag. Just give me a moment so I can make sure I'm okay. I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully there's no lag. So I want to give an update. In a few minutes, it's gonna be one day left. In less than 40 hours. If I've done what I was supposed to do and it's um the intentions are real, they're very, very I'm looking forward to a new school board member and being myself. So anyway, hopefully folks have been keeping up with what I've been doing over the last several months campaigning. Like I said, campaigning is definitely more than a notion, lots of work. I've not been doing what I guess folks expect me to do. I've been involved in the political realm in Long Beach for a while, so I've seen how certain folks do certain things, and have received some criticism like, "Oh, Jerlene, you shouldn't be doing that, or you should be doing this." So so I wanted to go live. I wanted to talk about just some of the things that I've observed and learned and address some things that people have asked about. So one of the things that I have learned and observed, people want you to be somebody that you're not. They want you to embellish. They want you to exaggerate. And they call it politics. And something that I have not been willing to do is that. If I can't stand on me being me, then it's not happening. If I can't present information that I have resources and receipts for, I'm not sharing it. And so that's kind of been my stance, and I'm actually very proud of it. And even looking at the materials that I've had go out, I'm very proud of that. Okay. Like I said, there's less than within 40 hours, there's going to be a new school board member. Or yeah, there's going to be a new school board member. One thing that I had wanted to do during this campaign is talk to people about some of the things that take place. I've been trying my best to do that. one of the biggest thing is fundraising. So I have raised, I can't even tell y'all how much money I've raised because I've not looked at my account. I could just tell you this. I have been making sure that the expenses that I incur are paid for. So I was able to cover the cost for 3 mailers. That means the preparation of the mailer, the list for the mailer, and the fee for the printing for the mailer and the fee for the mailer. So all those things go into sending out mail. Time and energy in making sure that the content presented in the mailer was representative of me. Um, been successful at getting 3 out. One thing that have learned, especially from what I have not referred to myself as a grassroots candidate, but that is how I'm being referred to, as a grassroots candidate. It usually don't get to do mail like that. It's usually, like the ground game where you're actually having to go out to all the doors and knock on them. I've been doing that as well because I knew that even with my mailers that it would not be enough. And so, but I would just have to say I'm proud to know that I raised enough money to cover the cost. My mailers were not paid for by an outside organization. um, Unlike the incumbent. I'll speak about him in just a little bit, but it was paid for by people who actually made financial contributions to me. So one thing I am going to do, even though this campaign is almost over, there's still a need for contributions, because the one thing that I want to do not only is in this as the victor, right, as the winner, I also want to make sure that I am debt free. Something that I've done that I've been very intentional is doing is utilizing small businesses, small local businesses. Campaigning is big business, y'all. It's big business. And there's things that I've learned in the past is that there are people who get cuts off of stuff, right? I made sure that the money that was spent for my campaign went to small businesses. So I used a local printer, a printer in Signal Hill. Signal Hill happens to be an area, my school board area. I also used a mail house in Signal Hill. Oh, about so behind me, y'all seen this map before. There are 54,000 voters in my area. My area encompasses 2 councilmatic districts and 100 precincts. So I know you really can't see on the screen, but there's numbers. These numbers represent precincts. They're like little quadrants of voters. I don't know how they're established. I have no idea. I've never looked into that. But the goal is to find out where are the voters within those precincts and to actually go to those precincts. Well, how do you do that? You pay for data. You pay a company to provide you with voter data. So when people knock on your door, and they say, is so and so home? They've paid for that data. That data, the government has it. Government keeps track of who votes, who doesn't vote. And so the goal is to get as many precincts as possible, as many voters as possible. So in doing that, I had to use a company that's, I do believe it is a local company, or a company that at one time was a local company that provided data, but I purchased the same data that the incumbent, most likely the person who's running in my race, purchased it from, as well, his consultants, as well as other candidates in other races. See, so anyway, I want to give a shout out to those small businesses that I worked with. They were absolutely amazing. The one thing about utilizing like printing and stuff, the turnaround has to be quick. Okay, so what else? I had a whole little cheat sheet. Knocking on doors and connecting with voters. That has been a great experience. I've had a good experience. I think out of the last months of doing this is that I've only had one door slammed on me and only had one person that kind of scoffed at me, but other than that, it's been a great experience. I've been learning from people, connecting with people. The one thing that I believe in, you got to meet people where they are. One of the greatest issues that have been discussed, or that I had dialogue with people about, was the concerns around special education, needs of our children in special education, which definitely had to do my homework. I still have to do more homework. Let's see. Finances. Something I addressed early on that people were asking me about endorsements, and I did not go after any political endorsements. I did interview for several organizational endorsements, which I did not get. So, but I wanted to share this. So, and I'm going to share this now. I was wanting to share this. So, oh, wait, I want to show this first before I share this endorsement thing. So this is what the map looks like. Let me take myself off of here. So let's go actually to the map. Forgot I had pulled this up. So this is what the map looks like. So I was talking about those numbers, those precinct numbers. So like I said, I don't know how these are established, but this is what the district looks like. It's massive, right? It takes a lot of money or a lot of people. And even when you have a lot of people, it still takes lots of money in order to reach a district this far. So this is over here, the far west side. I don't know if you all can see my mouse or not. This is the far east of it, which is, let me pull that up and make that larger. The farthest boundary to the east is Redondo. The farthest boundary to the south is Anaheim. The farthest boundary to the north, it's Wardlow, but then it goes up and it catches California or Wrigley Heights. Wrigley Heights. I actually had a great time walking that precinct. It was such an amazing, I don't know, just the people that I met in that precinct, and it was just so encouraging. Okay, so endorsements. Let me go back to my main page. Oh, y'all, it's going to be a new day by the time I finish this. It's going to be a new day. All right, let me remove that. Or actually, okay, so I was talking about, people were asking me about endorsements. And so I interviewed with, or it was a panel or forum or something, interview, right? So the two that I interviewed with, I just want to share this with y'all because this right here was hilarious to me. And people like, oh, you didn't get the endorsement. This is why I'm absolutely okay with not get their endorsement. So one of the organization was the Long Beach Democratic Club. So what I'm pulling up right now to show is oh, I didn't show it. Uh-oh. I lost my, hold on. Here we go. I hit the wrong button. So what I'm showing you right now, this is the Long Beach Democratic Club Instagram. One, I think I'd share this. They didn't even have the courtesy to call me to inform me that I didn't get the endorsement, which I knew I wasn't going to get anyway. But this is what I found very interesting. Let me go if I can I make this larger? Oh, I don't think I can. There's a typo. And it shows that the incumbent, it says LBUSD School Board Area 4. Now, mind you, a message was sent telling them that they had an error. What they do, they deleted the message, but they never corrected the error. So this is, okay, so you've been endorsed. That's great. You've been endorsed, but the way that you endorse, but then you're careless in you're careless in your announcement and you make a typo in the endorsee's line. I think that's funny. So no, I'm not worried. I don't care if I didn't get that endorsement. Here's another one. Greater Long Beach Black Dems. Now, let me take myself off of here so that you guys can see this. Oh, I didn't switch over. Y'all see that? So anyway, folks may be watching this in the new day because get the new day about to be here in a moment. I remove myself. Can anybody tell me what is wrong with this page? Look at it. I'm trying to figure out where is the district LRUSD. There are two typos on this endorsement announcement. They were also informed that there was a typo in their endorsement. They didn't correct it. So again, so what does that say, right? What does that say when an organization endorses someone, but they are haphazard in their presentation of them? Hey, I'm good. I'm so good. And I just, I thought it was just really comical. Just comical. I thought it was comical. And but I wanted to share that. Let's see. On the incumbent. All right, so let me try to keep this short. Let me look at a little timer because I'm fading. I want y'all to know I'm really tired. I walked like 3 miles today canvassing. Okay, yeah, girl's tired. Sister girl is tired. If you've seen any of the incumbents' materials, they are built. They are aired on lies. There's a claim that brought community schools to Long Beach. No, did not. That is not true. It's not true. That's just it. There's claims that he led the charge or champion for green schools. That was poly students. That was not him. He voted on it, but he did not bring it or champion for it. Those were high school students who did that. So it's absolutely shameful that someone is taking credit like that. I know politicians do it all the time, but just because they do it doesn't mean it's right, right? On his finances. Oh, let me show y'all, just in case y'all didn't get an opportunity to see this one. I want to make sure. Like I said, this is an update for people who are watching. Let's see. Uh-oh, I lost my tab, y'all. I'm trying to work two computers right now, so. Uh-oh, I'm all over the place, and I'm tired. I do, and I just, while I'm like, trying to figure out what I'm doing, definitely want to give a shout out to people who have been in support of me, who've made contributions to me. It's been just absolutely amazing. All right, did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? School board members had taxpayer-funded staff fill out political campaign questionnaires. If you didn't read this, I highly recommend that you go to Long Beach Post and read up on the article yourself. Yep. So, board member, the incumbent that's in the race against me, and board member Otto, who did not have anyone in his race, they went to the superintendent of schools and asked her to fill out their media questionnaire to the Long Beach Post. So anyway, which is a violation, a campaign finance violation, which I was informed a day ago. Someone actually filed a formal complaint. I can't wait to see it. Wasn't me. Don't have time. Didn't have time. So thankful that somebody did. All right. Let's go back. Okay. So contributions. If you look at the incumbent's financials, it shows, I don't know, 80, 100,000, lots of money. That was not money raised. Okay. Money raised is when you raise money, not when a single organization provides you with thousands and thousands of in-kind contribution, and or you receive funding from other political candidates' campaign funds. Don't have time to go down the list, but I hope y'all ain't been giving any money to these candidates or the political elects in our city. Because if so, they've been giving their money away to other candidates, which I'm not sure y'all are okay with that. Are you okay with that? The money that I've raised for my campaign has gone for my campaign and solely for my campaign and nothing else. All right. So I think it matters. Once I win, I think there needs to be campaign finance reform in the school board. All right. One thing that now I'm off of that, so I'm gonna move on. Actually, I'm fading. Um, one of the one thing that I've heard more than anything during this entire campaign season is that the school board race is not important because they don't have children. The future of our youth, our children, should be valuable to all of us because those are the people that we will be entrusting this world with. For those that of us that are aging, those are the people that one day will be responsible for ensuring that we are well taken care of. Well, if they don't have the skills or the knowledge or the know-how or even the character, how are they going to do that? So I've shared many of I was doing my little 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Um, I was pretty good at it, but then that was a lot of work as well. I'm gonna probably do one more tomorrow to close it out. Um, but I talked about some specific data and information that should have us all alarmed and really questioning what's happening within our school district. So last part, it's a new day. It's after midnight on March. It's now March 4th. That means a day from now, 23 hours and 56 minutes from now, it will be official election day. You don't have to wait till election day to cast your vote. You can vote tomorrow. You can drop your mail-in ballot. Um, I know this would be my last opportunity to share this information. If you're still trying to figure out who to support, go to my page, check it out. I'm available for questions. You can hit me up however, whatever medium you see me, you can hit me up and I'll answer questions the best I can. I've also been calling voters. I'm willing to talk to people directly if they let me know that they want to hear from me. So anyway, hashtag Team Tatum. This will be over soon. And I thank people for their support. Um, I see y'all on the other side. How about that? I see y'all on the other side.